Hello everyone, I'm Dr. I'm MD PhD Physiology and your educator for physiology. Today we'll discuss about functional anatomy of pancreas. Before starting the class, I would like to inform you all that you will get all my notes in soft copy as well as hard copy. And to get soft copy, you have to download the application Pancreas and subscribe. Link for that is given in the description box. And to get hard copy, you can purchase my book, that is Physiology Notes. That is available on Flipkart as well as on Amazon. And link for both that is given in the description box. You can also join our WhatsApp group. WhatsApp number for joining the group, that is 78638226668. I can write the number 78638226668. Okay, and the link for joining WhatsApp group, that is also given in the description box. Okay, now let us start about functional anatomy of physiological anatomy of pancreas. You can see here pancreas, that is elongated. This is your pancreas, that is elongated and accessory digestive gland that lies behind the peritoneum. So it is retroperitoneal organ. It is divided in 4 parts. It has got head part, neck part, body part and tail part. Okay, head, I'll just okay, here body part and tail part. Fine. Now physiologically it consists of 2 parts. This is structural divisions and functional divisions. They are pancreas has 2 parts, endocrine and exocrine. Okay, endocrine, so pancreas is a dual gland. It has endocrine and exocrine, both the parts. Okay, you can see here this is the functional anatomy, or you can say location of the pancreas. Okay, now this you can see, this is your endocrine part, this one, which consists of islets of Langerhans, which is alpha cells, beta cells. We will discuss all those things in detail in our endocrine physiology. Okay, you can see here beta cells they secrete insulin, alpha cells they secrete glucagon. Okay, so that we will discuss in detail. Okay, along with that, pancreas is also exocrine gland because it has secretions. This is the exocrine part, which consists of, you can see here, duct and alveoli. Okay, so now we'll discuss here, because we are concerned more about digestive function of the pancreas. Here we will discuss exocrine part of the pancreas. Okay, so this exocrine part of pancreas, that is, it is serous compound tubulo-alveolar gland, and the tissue consists of acinar cells and ductal cells. I will show you. You can see this is the acini, this one, and these are the ducts. You can see. Okay, now first is acinar cells. These are triangular in cross section. You can see here. Okay, there are numerous secretory granules are there in the cytoplasm. At the apical part here, you can find multiple granules, and these granules are eosinophilic. They are stained red color. Okay, eosinophilic granules, and they produce thick secretion which is having various enzymes for digestion. Okay, now you can see here in the apical part, you can see here these are the granules. This are okay. Now, so these are your acini or alveoli part. Second, that is ductal cells. This ductal cells, these are the cells lining the duct. These are the ducts, you can see here. Okay, lining the ductal system of the pancreas, and it produces watery secretion, and this secretion is rich in bicarbonates. Okay, HCO3 minus ions. Okay, and which mix with the thick secretion which is produced by the acinar cell. So acinar cell secretion is mainly rich in enzymes, and ductal secretion that is rich in bicarbonate. Okay, and they both form pancreatic juice. Okay, now pancreatic duct. First of all, we will discuss about functional anatomy of pancreatic duct. You can see here these ducts are intercalated. You can see here these are the acini. This acini they open in the intercalated ducts. You can see here. Okay, then your intralobular duct. Okay, and they open in main duct. Okay, so main pancreatic duct, that is also known as duct of Wilson, and it begins in the tail part of the pancreas, and it runs along the whole length of the pancreas, and it receives numerous tributaries, other ducts from other parts of the pancreas. All these ducts, they join and they form a main duct, that is duct of Wilson. Okay, and this duct of Wilson that opens in the duodenum, and it is guarded by ampulla. This is ampulla of water. I'll show you. You can see here. This is the major duct. This is ampulla of water. Okay. This is pancreatic duct. This one. Now, next is accessory pancreatic duct. That is also known as duct of Centaury, and it also opens into the duodenum, but it is slightly 2 millimeter higher than ampulla of water. It is not properly seen here in this diagram, but you can see here this one. This one is your main pancreatic duct. That is your which duct? That is your Wilson's duct, and 2 millimeter above you have minor pancreatic duct which opens, and that is known as duct of Centaury. Okay. Now, here. Nerve supply. Pancreas is innervated by vagus nerve, parasympathetic nerve, that is vagal fibers, preganglionic vagal fibers. They synapse with the ganglionic cells, and these cells are embedded in the pancreatic tissue. And postganglionic fibers, they innervate both acinar cells as well as smooth muscles of pancreas. And when there is vagal stimulation, pancreatic secretion increases. Okay. Now, next is pancreatic juice. Now, what are the properties of pancreatic juice? Pancreatic juice, that is transparent colorless fluid, and that is isotonic with plasma. Okay. Osmolarity is same as plasma. Volume is about 1200 ml to 1500 ml per day. Specific gravity of pancreatic juice, that is 1.010 to 1.018, and it is pH, that is alkaline. pH is 7.8 to 8.4, and that is because of higher concentration of bicarbonate ions which are secreted by the duct part, and the concentration of bicarbonate ions, that is 4 to 5 times higher than plasma, greater than plasma. Okay. Now, what is the composition of pancreatic juice? It consists mainly of 99.5% water and 0.5% solid. The solids are organic and inorganic both. Organic solids are mainly enzymes. 4 major types of enzymes are secreted by the pancreatic acids. They are pancreatic amylase, lipase, proteases, and trypsin inhibitor. We will discuss function of each one by one. And inorganic are ions. Main ion, that is bicarbonate ion. Now, electrolytes as inorganic constituent of pancreatic juice, as we have discussed, all the electrolytes are present, but mainly bicarbonate. Okay, but the rate of secretion, it affects the electrolyte concentration. Okay, cations are sodium, potassium, magnesium, and zinc, and anions are bicarbonate, chloride. Small amount of sulfates and phosphates also are present. Now, we will discuss about functions of various enzymes, pancreatic enzymes. One, that is pancreatic alpha amylase enzyme, that is secreted in active form. Molecular weight of which is 45,000, about 45,000, and it acts on the carbohydrates. Amylase, it is like salivary amylase. It digests starch, but here it splits alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkages of the starch and digests starch to the maltose. And this is stronger amylase as compared to salivary amylase. It can act on both boiled as well as on the raw starch. Okay. Then lipase, pancreatic lipase. They are in pancreatic secretion. We have lipase, cholesterol esterase, and phospholipase A2. Okay, pancreatic lipase, that is powerful lipolytic enzyme. Okay, and it hydrolyzes neutral fat to glycerol and fatty acid. Okay, and its activity is increased in presence of bile salts. We will discuss with the bile secretion what is bile salt and what are their functions. Other enzyme, lipolytic enzyme in the pancreatic juice, that is cholesterol esterase, which converts cholesterol ester into cholesterol. Okay, another, that is phospholipase A2. Okay, this is secreted in inactive form. The inactive enzyme is prophospholipase A2. Okay, and that gets converted into active form, that is phospholipase A2, in presence of or by the enzyme trypsin. Okay, we will discuss in detail about trypsin. Now we will discuss about proteolytic enzymes in the pancreatic juice. Proteolytic enzymes in the pancreatic juice, they are mainly divided in two groups. Number one is endopeptidase and second are exopeptidase. Endopeptidase means they break down the bonds or protein bonds in the middle. Okay, so endopeptidase, suppose this is a amino acid chain, so it is broken down from inside, endopeptidase. And exopeptidase, they break the peptide chain near the ends. Here these are exopeptidase. Okay, so endopeptidases are trypsin, chymotrypsin and elastase, and exopeptidases are carboxypeptidase A and B. Okay, now starting with trypsin. Trypsin is one of the most powerful proteolytic enzyme that is present in the pancreatic juice, and this is secreted in inactive form, or the inactive form, that is trypsinogen. Trypsinogen. Okay, and how it gets activated? It gets activated by the enzyme enterokinase, which is also known as enteropeptidase. Enteropeptidase, and this is secreted by duodenal mucosa. This enteropeptidase. Okay. Another, trypsin also has autocatalytic action. Means trypsin activates other trypsinogen into trypsin. Then trypsin digests, as I told you, it is endopeptidase, so it digests protein into small polypeptide. Some amino acids, they are also formed because it can hydrolyze some dipeptidases also. Okay, and it activates also trypsinogen into trypsin, and also it activates other proteolytic enzymes too. Then next is chymotrypsin. Chymotrypsin, that is secreted in inactive form, that is chymotrypsinogen, and it is activated by trypsin. Means chymotrypsinogen is converted into chymotrypsin by trypsin. Okay, and function is it hydrolyzes the protein into small polypeptide. Okay, other is elastase. This all three, trypsin, chymotrypsin and elastase, they are endopeptidase, and they are secreted as proelastase, again in inactive form, proelastase, and it is also activated by trypsin. Okay, and it digests elastin. Okay, then carboxypeptidase A and B, they are also secreted in inactive form. Inactive forms are procarboxypeptidase. Okay, peptidase, and they are again activated by enterokinase and also activated by trypsin. Okay, and it splits peptide chain into stepwise, and it removes amino acid. You can see, as I told you, they are exopeptidase, so it removes amino acids from the end of the chain. Okay, so that is, it converts amino acid chain into small amino acids. Okay, then nucleases are your ribonuclease and deoxyribonucleases. This nucleases, they split nucleic acid, RNA and DNA. Okay, deoxyribonucleic acid and ribonucleic acid into nucleotides. Other is collagenase. Collagenase, that is also activated by trypsin, and it digests collagen. Then another important function, that is trypsin inhibitor. Why trypsin inhibitor is important? Because when trypsin is there in active form, it is a strong proteolytic enzyme, as I told you. And other important thing is it activates other proteolytic enzymes like chymotrypsinogen, procarboxypeptidase and all. So if it is there in active form, okay, then it results in digestion of the pancreas. Okay, so pancreas contains trypsin inhibitor. Okay, so trypsin remains in inhibited form. Okay, and it when it comes into the intestine, duodenum, then only it gets activated. Okay, so clinically it is important, as we have discussed, that trypsin activates other pancreatic enzymes, as well as it is also strong proteolytic enzyme, so it may damage pancreas or the ducts, or it may cause blockage of the duct. So if it is there in large quantity, that it damages and it leads to pancreatic insufficiency. So sometimes, if because of some disease, this trypsin, if gets activated, that results in damage to the pancreas. Okay, now functions of pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice has two functions. Number one is digestive function, as we have discussed. It has enzymes for digestion of proteins, okay, carbohydrates and fat. Okay, and other important function of pancreatic juice, that is neutralizing function. It has higher concentration of bicarbonate ions, so it neutralizes gastric acidity, gastric HCl acidity that is there in the chyme. When this chyme enters into the duodenum, it is acidic and it gets neutralized by this bicarbonate ions present in the pancreatic juice. So this is all about functional anatomy of pancreas as well as pancreatic juice. Again, at the end, I would like to inform you that you will get all my notes in soft copy and hard copy. To get the soft copy, you have to download the application Vesalius, and for hard copy, uh, you have to order my book, that is Physiology. Notes available on the Flipkart and Amazon. Link for all that is given in the description box. You also can join a WhatsApp group, and the number is 78638226668. Link for the joining of WhatsApp group, that is also given in the description box, so you can join us. Thank you. If you like my video, you can like it, you can share with all your friends, and you can subscribe our channel. Thank you.